prior to this pandemic, the United States already had an epidemic of loneliness in this country, and it's really been highlighted by our isolation in our homes. And it's really important for us to first of all, just recognize it. Recognize that what it is that I'm feeling is loneliness, that I'm missing someone. I'm missing I'm missing a person that I love. I'm missing the the people on the street that I used to see, the person that would wave to me at the door when I walked by. I'm just missing general interaction with people. What to speak of close, intimate relationships that I had with family members who live, half the world away. And so to actually address this problem of loneliness, it's important that the first thing we do is bring it to our awareness, to talk about it, to say, you know, I'm missing, I really miss my mom. Whether she's really here on the planet or not, if she lives far away or if she's, gone on to another world, it's just like, I really miss this person. I miss even just the rituals or the holidays of just being able to spend time with my friends and talk about people I used to know. I miss all these social interactions. And so I want to let people know that, let me put it this way. So I heard a TED Talk, and I can't remember the author, but it was a great TED Talk about how one of the things that lead to happiness and a very, very long life is just general friendliness to other people. That you have lots of different relationships where you're just happy and associating with, your mail carrier, the person who packages your groceries, the person that rings them up, the person that you see on the sidewalk as you go about your daily living. As we cultivate these just friendly little interactions, it's very soothing to us. Very soothing to us, keeps us very nice and healthy and rejuvenated, and we live longer lives. So if you think of that, if that's what helps you live a longer life, now we're in a world of deprivation. We are in a world of deprivation of all those little contacts. We used to have those contacts, but now we live in 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 family units, where, we see the same 5 people, and we may not have those other interactions with people now because of the pandemic. So we're in a state of deprivation, and this increases the loneliness. It increases the loneliness. Just like if you, a baby grows and grows neuronically, and their neurons in their brain actually grow when you touch and cuddle them and hold them and give them comfort and give them soothing. That this is part of their normal maturation process, their normal growing process. But to have, just healthy circuitry in our brain, we need certain inputs. So just as like touch is an input, also seeing, smiling, recognition, loving, friendliness, those are inputs, and we're all missing them right now. All right, so now that we know that we're missing these things, okay, what do we do? And that's why it's really important for us to make those connections in different ways. We can still make those same connections. It's just not going to be a handshake right now. It's not going to be a slap on the back right now. It's not, laughing over a joke, 18 inches from someone else's face right now. We're not doing it that way. So we have to do it differently. It's virtual high fives, it's virtual hugs, it's calling people on the phone. These gadgets we have in our hands are actually telephones. We can actually use them as telephones and call people. There are hundreds of names in your contact list. Call someone up this holiday. Say, hey, I've just been wondering how you were doing. You know, I'm sitting over here and I'm run out of Netflix and I'm just wondering how you are doing. I thought about you. Do you know how touching that is to someone else? To say, oh, they thought about me and they call me. So cool. They took time out of their day just to call me. That's your power that you have to correct the situation right now. It doesn't require anything. It doesn't even require a mask, believe it or not. All you have to do is sit in your house, look through your contact list and say, I wonder how so-and-so is doing. And it's so easy. You can swipe it. You can punch it in your phone. It's so this is what I'm saying, is really that we need to actually take this time to reach out, understand that the empathy that we have for ourselves, like, you know, I'm really feeling this way, you know, this type of way, and I'm feeling really lonely. And you know what? I bet there are other people out here who are feeling lonely too. And I bet I can think of at least 5 people who would love to hear from me right now and who would appreciate it. Even if it's the aunt that gives you the sweaters that you don't like. Ask her what she's knitting this Christmas. Just do it for her. It's not, it helps you, but just do it for her.